Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Reviews by Tyler. Today, I'm going to give my 7-day review of the Google Partner Program, otherwise known as YouTube Monetization. I've only been a part of this program for 7 days, so I'm just 7 days in to crossing that 1,000 subscriber threshold, applying for the partnership program, being approved, and then able to start serving up some ads on some of my videos. And I remember about 2.5 months ago, I started thinking what it would be like to be a part of the monetization program. I had some YouTube videos already on my page, but not many of them were significant videos, mainly just videos of different things I've done in the work that I do, which is in ministry. They had views from some of my friends or some people that are connected to my ministry, but I didn't ever try to expand into the YouTube universe. As I began to put out some videos that I thought would be good for the general population, my subscriber count in just that 2.5 month time went from about 500 to now over 1,000. And one of the ways that I did that really came from a video that I reviewed a Ninja Foodi XL Smart Grill. And I'm not like a chef or a cook or anything like that. I don't know, it's not one of my passions. In fact, I eat most of my meals at restaurants. But when COVID happened, this is a piece of kitchen equipment that I ordered to help cook some meals. And I don't know if it was because of the holidays or if it was because it was sort of a new product, if people wanted to start tuning in this video. But just over the past couple of months since that's been on there, it's been able to get over 10,000 views. And a lot of my subscribers that's helped push me over the 1,000 mark threshold have came from that. And another really cool thing is that consistently my page is getting between about 2,000 and 4,000 views per 48-hour period. Now, half of my videos on my channel are not monetized. So about half of those views are coming from videos that are not monetized, which means I'm having between 1,000 and 2,000 views per day on monetized videos, but the bulk of that is coming from that Ninja Foodi XL Smart Grill review video. And so whenever I started making these videos, I didn't exactly know what sort of genre I wanted to be in or what YouTube niche I wanted to be in. And I knew that I like reviewing products and sort of sharing my perspective or my fresh take on what experience I had with whatever product. And I have several of those views, and I wanted to also do some videos that my little cousin Lily would like to do because we spend a lot of time together, and so she wanted to try every kind of Oreo and do a hot stuff challenge, and so we were doing some of those videos as well. And then I travel some, although I've not been able to because of COVID. There's some travel videos from previous seasons on there, and maybe some vlogging. And so I know it's going to be reviews, vlogging, and travel, and that's sort of like the narrative that I've been creating my channel with. And as I put those videos out, you never know what's going to take and what's not going to take. And I think that's some of the journey of what it means to try to figure this whole YouTube thing out. Just throw it all out there, and maybe some things are going to stick and not stick. The YouTube video that I'm talking about that I've earned the most money from in these 7 days, I filmed it on my iPhone. And so it's not a perfection, it's not an equipment issue. I have really good cameras, and maybe you can see that I did a review video on cameras. Maybe you can go watch that. I have really good, much higher quality cameras, but I just literally set my iPhone up on a stand in my kitchen and made this almost in one take. It took a little while because I was actually cooking something on it, but I pretty much just left it in the same spot and filmed for a variety of time, and then I just sliced it up and turned it into a video. And I think one of the things that I want to do in my channel, and I think is helping to generate some of the subscribers and some of the views that I have, is just constantly put stuff out. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's going to be some issues with sound quality as I'm learning this whole world out. There's going to be some issues with video quality. I had some issues with some memory card skipping. I didn't have a high enough quality memory card on one of the videos that I was doing, and so I had to cut some parts out because of that. And even beyond all of that, the more important thing is not having the world's greatest content, but it's just consistently putting videos out and then working to get better at those content as you go along. And so as I've done that, crossed the 1,000 person threshold, and then I was able to become monetized. And my first day after being monetized, There's about a 48-hour delay before you can see the analytics, but when I saw it, I was making $3.62 on that first day, which I thought, that's really good. If I can keep up the $3 a day thing, I mean, that's pretty good, and I would hope as I add more videos over the next year or whatever, that would begin to snowball a little bit. So if that's the base model for me, that'd be really good, but I kind of didn't think it would be because I figured I would be making much less than that. Like I said, half my videos are not monetized because I'm using different music using copyrighted material and things like that inside of the video. So I was kind of stunned with the $3.62, but when I checked again on day 4, so I had a kind of a busy couple of days after that, but I was able to check again on day 4. On day 4, I was making $12.88. So if you do the math, 3 times 4 is 12. I'm still keeping up with that about $3 per day threshold, and that's, in my opinion, really, really healthy number for me to get kickstart. And then I checked again on day 5. On day 5, my earnings was about $15, and so I thought, this is really good. I didn't check on day 6, but when I checked again on day 7, my earnings was a little over $20, and so it's a little less than that $3 per day mark, and so it's kind of went down over time, but yet it's still really good and it's still really close to it. So on average, or just about, I'm making close to $3 per day on my YouTube monetization in my first 7 days. I made $20 my first 7 days being a monetized YouTube channel. And some things that people are asking me about is like CPM rate and versus RPM rate. And CPM rate is basically the amount of money that Google charges per 1,000 views as they put ads on your page. And my number is really, really healthy on that. The issue is for me, because I'm not earning that quite as much right now, is because some of my videos are not monetized. And so my RPM, which is what I actually get, is a whole lot lower. In fact, my RPM in that 7-day period is just 48 cents, which means there's a whole lot of money left on the table because my CPM is close to $20, and I should be getting 55% of that if all of my videos would be monetized. You can choose what you want to do with your videos. It just goes to show you that if you are able to make content that doesn't have any copyright and trying to monetize it all, you're able to make more money. However, some of those videos that I have that are not monetized have some of my largest views, and so I think some of those views help bring in the subscribers. And so I would rather help bring in the subscribers so that I can create more original content too that's not using copyrighted material, so that I can grow my own base. And so it's sort of catch-22 there, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my CPM and RPM being where they're at, and still I'm excited about earning $20 in my first 7 days. If you're a YouTuber and you're trying to figure this whole thing out, my advice to you is just focus on putting material out there, putting content out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And every single week or every single month, just as you're posting content, just think, what's the 1 or 2 or 3 things that I can learn from and get better at on this next go around, on this next iteration, on this next round of videos that I have, and then execute on that. Gradual improvement. Don't allow your pursuit of perfection to stop you from putting anything out there, okay? We're gonna just strive for putting out good content consistently. Consistent content is what I believe gets you the win at the end of the day. And then focus down. As you get more narrow and post more videos, you're gonna get more narrow on the kinds of videos that people are watching, and then go make some more of that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I answered your questions about what it means to be monetized for 7 days on YouTube. Maybe I'll make some more updates to this video as I go along, maybe 30 days or 6 months or whatever, and I'll let people know how much money I've been earning. But for me, it's been a wild ride since I started posting YouTube videos consistently about 2.5 months ago. I'm excited about the journey that's ahead. Do me a favor, hit the like button, leave a comment, hit subscribe, share this video with a friend. Thank you for watching.